Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Fitzmonk TV here, aka GLoren33. I am back with another discussion video for you guys today, and we're going to be discussing the fallout of Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 63 as we slowly turn and get ready for Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 64. I recently did a review for the chapter, I did a reaction also for the chapter, and I did a discussion video talking about the emotional connection between Mirrors and Goku, which led to some fantastic character development for Goku and Mirrors at the end of Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 63. So far, in fact, that I think that Mirrors may be the most developed new character so far in Dragon Ball Super history. But we talked about that in the other video. I'll make sure to leave that in the end screen if you guys want to check that out if you guys haven't already. But in this video, we're going to be talking about Ultra Instinct Omen. We're not going to be talking about Master UI. We're going to be focused on the prelude to Master UI, which is Ultra Instinct Omen. And we're going to be talking about, is the form trash? Alright, is the form trash? Alright, because when we first got Ultra Instinct way back in the Tournament Power, no matter if you want to talk about the anime or the manga, it was hyped. We saw how the gods reacted to seeing Ultra Instinct. You know, this is Goku. You know, Goku and Vegeta, they were already in the realms of gods with Super Saiyan Blue and, you know, their advanced forms from Master Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, all that good stuff. But Ultra Instinct is on a whole nother level. And yes, you can have a debate on if, you know, Ultra Instinct Omen is truly stronger than, you know, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta now. You know, that's a debate I'm willing to have. I'm not going to say you're wrong or you're right, but it's definitely a debate. But, you know, Ultra Instinct was so hyped up. Alright, and we saw it in both the anime and the manga. In the anime, we saw Ultra Instinct Omen 3 separate times before we even got the Master UI in episode 129. In the manga, we saw Ultra Instinct Omen appear twice in the Tournament of Power, and we see it appear 3 to 4 times in the Moro arc in the last couple chapters. And almost every single time we've seen the form get buried. All right, in the manga of GBS in the Tournament of Power, we saw Goku versus Jared very quickly. We saw Goku master Ultra Instinct. It was pretty quick. It was in the anime, they did a great job of building up to that. But here in the manga, you know, right as Goku got Ultra Instinct Omen for the second time, because remember, the first time we saw Ultra Instinct Omen in the manga, it lasted like 2 panels. Goku landed 1 attack on Jiren, and then he went right back into base form. The second time we saw it, in chapter 41, I believe, it was only about maybe not even half the chapter, and then Goku masters UI. In the anime, we saw it took Goku 3 separate occasions to master UI. So there was a great build up to it in the anime. In the manga, not so much. Alright, so then now let's transition over to the Moro arc. We don't see it for most of the arc. We know that Goku and Mirrors train in the Room of Spirit and Time so that Goku can master UI. Goku comes back in chapter 59 and he activates UI Omen. So now we learn that Goku can use Ultra Instinct Omen whenever he wants, which is pretty cool. And we see, for 2 chapters, we see Goku fight Moro with Ultra Instinct Omen. But in chapter 59, near the end, we actually see Goku's stamina start to fail him. We see Goku's stamina start to fail him because Ultra Instinct Omen isn't that stable. The thing that makes Ultra Instinct Omen have a weakness is it drains your stamina very quickly. Kind of similar to what Super Saiyan Blue does and what Super Saiyan 3 does. I talked about this months ago back in chapter 59. And I didn't really mind it, because remember, it's Ultra Instinct Omen. It's a prelude to it. So then we see Goku, even though he's defeated in chapter 59, he gets right back up and he activates Ultra Instinct Omen again. And we see in chapter 60, we see he's still able to land blows. But about now halfway through the chapter, we see Moro has Ultra Instinct Omen figured out. And it kind of takes away from the form in my eyes. Because once Moro was able, and we know Moro is very high IQ, but once Moro is able to realize the weakness of Ultra Instinct Omen, he's able to wait till Goku drains himself out. And then he defeats Ultra Instinct Omen for a second time. So you're like, okay, Vegeta comes in and he does his thing, and then eventually Vegeta gets defeated once Moro absorbs 7-3. So now let's pan over the chapter 63. We see Goku return to the battlefield after being healed by Dende, and he tells Mirrors to step back, and he goes straight into Ultra Instinct Omen. And there's a very cool visual of Goku. He has the scar on his chest from Moro impaling him last chapter. I hope he actually keeps that scar because it looks beast. And we also see Goku's clothes are pretty torn up. So Goku goes into Ultra Instinct Omen, but in a matter of seconds, he is defeated by Moro. And Moro says something that we've heard before in Dragon Ball. Moro says, "You've used that form against me before. If it did nothing before, why would it do any damage to me now?" Because remember, this is a whole different Moro. He has 7-3 absorbed, and he has all these new powers, and he's way more powerful than any version of Moro we've seen before that. So we see Ultra Instinct Omen be buried for a third time. And we've seen also in Dragon Ball Super's manga before. We've seen Zamasu and Jiren say this to Goku when Goku used Super Saiyan Blue. How many times are you going to use that form against me? If it didn't work before, why would it work now? So it's now they're putting Ultra Instinct Omen. To me, in a way, it's like they're making Ultra Instinct Omen just another form. And Master UI, that's now the new OP form. And we already knew how OP Master UI is, but people loved Ultra Instinct Omen because it was a prelude to Master UI. But now you've seen Moro bury it. And now what? We don't know where Super's gonna go after this. But, you know, no matter if they do like a Fallen Angel arc, or they do something else with Broly or Frieza or Universe 6 or something totally different, we know that there's going to be another arc after this Moro arc, because Moro will be defeated. We just don't know what. Now that we've seen Moro, who's ridiculously strong, now that we've seen him defeat Ultra Instinct Omen 3 times, whatever's the next villain, we know this is classic Dragon Ball. The next villain is always stronger than the last. Whoever is the next villain or antagonist for Goku and Vegeta to go up against, this guy's going to be stronger than Moro. What's going to keep the next villain from burying Ultra Instinct Omen like we've seen villains bury Super Saiyan Blue in the past? So that's why I'm posing the question, is Ultra Instinct Omen buried? I wanted to ask this question because we don't know. Honestly, we don't know. I love the form. I love Ultra Instinct. It's my favorite Goku form right now. It's going to be, I think, you know, the question that's going to have to be asked, is Ultra Instinct Omen buried? But we're going to have to save it for, you know, Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 64. Because it's going to depend to see what happens. We're all thinking Goku's going to master Ultra Instinct in Chapter 64. And that's going to be that. But if, you know, will Goku be able to get the job done? Will Goku actually be able to defeat Moro for good this time? Is he going to lose the form before defeating Moro? Or is he going to get the dub? Or will Goku and Vegeta team up to take Moro down? It's going to be interesting. And I cannot wait to see it. You know, but it's going to be interesting. If Goku is able to use Master UI at any time now, we don't know yet. But if he's able to use that form at any time, what's the point of seeing Ultra Instinct Omen? You know, Ultra Instinct Omen's been defeated 3 times in this arc. What's the point of Goku really using Super Saiyan Blue anymore if he can use Omen at any time? So it's going to be interesting. I don't think the form is necessarily buried because you could still use it. I don't expect Goku to be using, you know, maybe Super Saiyan God as much anymore. I feel like the only 3 forms Goku's going to use from this point forward, unless he's facing somebody super weak, I think, you know, we're only going to see Goku really use Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct Omen, and Master UI. It's depending on if he can use it at any time. But it's going to be interesting. But let me know in the comment section. You know, I don't think Ultra Instinct Omen is buried, but I don't think it's going to have the same perception. It may just be the test form. You know, we see Super Saiyan Blue. You know, Super Saiyan Blue is the test form. You know, we see Vegeta, he has evolved Super Saiyan Blue. That's his true form right now. But for Goku, Super Saiyan Blue is his test form. I think Ultra Instinct Omen is going to be the new test form for Goku going forward in Dragon Ball Super. Especially seeing how Moro has dominated that form throughout the arc. And then Master UI will be the true form going forward. And we'll see what happens. But that's my thoughts. I don't think Ultra Instinct Omen is buried, but it's going to be used differently going forward. Let me know what you guys think of it Do you guys like Ultra Instinct Omen? Do you guys like how it's been treated and handled in this arc? Let me know what you guys think. Other than that, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure to go check out my other videos. Go check out my video about Mirrors and Goku's emotional connection. Check out my Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 63 review if you guys haven't already. Let me know what you guys think. Other than that, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for the love and support. Stay safe and healthy. Peace.